So, what is employment? For better understanding, according to Hayes, on the year 2025, employment refers to a situation where a person is actively seeking a job but is unable to find work. To help us better understand this topic, let's use WH question method to explore employment, particularly among youth and fresh graduates in Malaysia. Firstly, who? According to research, the group most affected by unemployment is youth and fresh graduates. Why are they the most affected group? This is possibly due to a mismatch between what university teach and the actual needs of the industry. And now, when does this actually happen? This issue was further amplified when the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world in the early of 2020. Where does this issue occur more frequently? It most commonly occurs in rural areas where job opportunities may be limited. Finally, how does the issue affect Malaysia's current economy? The loss of skilled youth and a decline in innovation can negatively impact economic productivity and reduce Malaysia's ability to compete globally.
So, the first reason why many freshmen are still unemployed is because they lack of important skills. Even though some of them have a really good academic result, it's not enough on these days. Companies are now looking for people who can communicate well, work in team, and also lead others to solve their problem. Sadly, a lot of graduates are still struggling with their soft skills like communications and confidence. It's made them really hard to stand out during interviews or even their workplace. It also shows that maybe our education system doesn't really prepare students for their working world. This is why many graduates feel lost and not ready for them to enter the job market.
Next, I will briefly talk about one of the key factors contributing to youth and fresh graduate unemployment, the mismatch between job offers and the field of study. Many young people graduate with degrees that don't align with current job market demands. For example, there's often an oversupply of graduates in arts, social sciences, or certain business fields, while industries like IT and engineering face talent shortage. This mismatch is caused by limited career guidance and students choosing fields based on interest rather than employability. As a result, many graduates finding it difficult to search a job are forced to interview for jobs unrelated to their qualifications, which increases the chance of being unemployed. To bridge this gap, collaboration between educators, industry, and the government needs to work together to help students pick courses with better job chances and teach skills that employers want.
The third factor of the unemployment among young and fresh graduates is the demanding attitudes among graduates. Young people cannot accept a job that fall below their reason. Therefore, they will continue to look for the perfect job they want. So this may cause the employment time being prolonged. For example, they are always expecting to have high salary although they do not have any working experience. And they are also unwilling to compromise with the employer. This will also cause them to be in the unemployment.
Over education, employers decide for application with job experience is contributing factor to the rising unemployment rate among recent graduates. Regarding recent graduates' excellent academic records, many businesses still give preference to individuals with prior work experience. Furthermore, some firms focus their hiring decision on factors like CGPA, age, gender, or even ethnicity, making it even more difficult for young people to get employment by 2014. Economic instability. One of the main reasons why many recent grads have trouble finding employment is the unstable economy. Business sometimes lower expense, hire fewer people, or even fire employees when the economy is insecure, such as during an economic downturn or crisis. Many businesses choose automation or downsizing over employing new staff during periods like the COVID-19 epidemic by Tengku Kamarudin Mahrin in 2019, when graduates demand better pay equal to with their qualification and business are unable to provide it because of financial difficulty and the situation get worse.
In conclusion, unemployment is a serious issue that affect both the economy and society. When people can't find jobs, it slows down economic growth and causes social problems like poverty and also stress. It also puts pressure on the government, which needs to spend more on aid and support. If it continues, it can weaken the country's progress in the long run. To solve this, we need cooperation from all sectors. We must focus on skill development, job creation, and also building a strong economic environment. So in conclusion, unemployment needs ongoing efforts with the right strategy, so we can reduce it and help build a better, more stable nation.